lazy.
I do shoulders with the bands and the weights.
Yeah, I be
lazy,
lazy, my nigga. And those are the ones that show the most.
Right. I love shoulders.
Yeah.
All this shit be burning right
exactly, bro. I need to start hitting. I don't do the tries, none of that shit.
I do that too. Tries and buys is Thursday. Back is Wednesday. Shoulders is Tuesday, and legs is Friday. That's how I do it.
Okay. Now legs, I really don't miss nothing.
Right. That shit, that crucial that boy. You gotta get the motherfuckers
I don't miss nothing, nigga. I back squat, front squat, right. Nigga, then go do wall sits.
Yeah, exactly. That shit, that crucial.
For real.
Box jumps. Yeah. I got a box.
And the deadlift. I got the deadlift.
Oh, you got that's the better ones. The side right.
I got all that shit.
You step in it. That's the best one. Safer to me, and it's more naturally technique wise. The other shit don't feel natural.
Nah, it don't at all, bro.
Fuck with your back more. This is more your legs. It keeps you more centered.
Hey, what's up, beautiful people? This is another episode of Mad Dogg World podcast. I'm joined here by my bro Rock Jr.
What's up?
Hey, let's go. Let's get it. Hey, I want to start off. Anybody out there listening or watching this, feel free to join me. We're about to start this weight loss program. We ain't going by no books. We ain't going to dig in and get all the science. We just going to do some random shit, natural off the top of the dome, and it's going to work. That's what it is. It's going to work. So this is what we're going to do. 4 days a week, minimum, you have to work out 30 minutes to an hour. 15 minutes minimum of that has to be cardio. And one of those workout days has to be Sunday, no matter what. It has to be on a Sunday. No more than one fried food. I mean, one meal of fried food a week. One meal. Ain't no cheat day. A meal. You feel me? Absolutely no fast food whatsoever. I mean, it could be fast food, but it's got to be at a restaurant that serves real food. Like, they really in the motherfucking kitchen. Ain't no shit coming out and you just throwing that bitch in the microwave type shit. You feel me? Hey, now look. Starbucks get an exception. We'll give Starbucks an exception. You feel me? For real. But no McDonald's, Burger King, all that shit. None of that. For real. Not even Chick-fil-A. Even though I fuck with them. What's another thing? But we trying to drop 30 by Christmas. Trying to drop 30 by Christmas. But that's what it is. 4 days a week. 30 minutes minimum. 15 minutes of cardio minimum. Has to be on one workout. Has to be on a Sunday. And absolutely no fast food, no fried food. Only once a week. Once a week you can have something fried. And that's where we at with it. You feel me? So anybody want to join? We're gonna start off. My weight right now 310. So I'm probably gonna start weighing myself every week. And like I said, once we get down to that 30 number, we'll just start maintaining. You feel me? But it's something I done shit. I'll say since like 2007, probably about 8 times. You feel me? Once the weight get to a certain number, you be like, all right, it's time to get down to it. So you know what I'm saying? For real. But we ain't going to do all this extra scientific shit. That's what we gonna do. It's gonna lose the motherfucking weight, and that's what it is. You know, some of these niggas be trying to overload you all this other bullshit. Right. You need to have this amount of rice and this amount of fish and all this other, fuck all that. You feel me? Right. This is what we gonna do.
Right, everything in moderation.
Exactly, for real. It ain't rocket science. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you've been eating a whole motherfucking cheese pizza, you gotta cut that shit the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? If you're going through the line, if you getting the fried chicken, you turn that fried chicken into baked chicken. You know what I'm saying? The fucking the mac and cheese need to be turned into mashed potatoes with no gravy type shit. You know what I'm saying? The fries need to be switched to broccoli. It's common sense, my nigga. Oh yeah. And no more than one sugar drink a day. And that sugar drink can be like Powerade, coffee, or fruit juice. Absolutely no sodas. Mm-hmm. No sodas. You feel me? No sodas. No more than one alcoholic drink a week also. You feel me? That too. And look, every day you have to have a serving of greens or fruit. And that's everything. So anybody want to lock in? Lock in. Like I said, every week we're going to start checking in, probably weighing in once a week and see where we at with it. But let's go, let's get it. Hey, we want to start by jumping in this crazy ass week of sports, man. Crazy, man. I'm going to let Junior... Whatever you want to touch on, man, because there's so much bullshit going on. Go ahead.
It's a multitude of things that's happening, man. You know, you could go from high school all the way up to the NFL.
Yeah,
it's been a crazy sequence of events. I mean, how you feel about this weekend with your boys, man?
Oh man, bro, let me tell you something. I fell asleep again.
Right.
Coming out, I want to say I seen the first 2 drives of the third quarter. I like what we was doing.
Right.
And then I woke up, I was like, damn, we lost by 10. What happened? Went back and seen, lost a turnover battle. You ain't gonna beat nobody good when you lose a turnover battle 4-0. You ain't.
Right.
Oh man. And I'm just like, man, please don't let that jinx come back. We was driving, and the motherfucker fumbled at the goal line. That was the first. I'm like, come on. But I like how they responded. Was taking deep shots, but it seemed like the second half we didn't have no offensive identity, man. No offensive identity. I don't know. And it's just we got exposed. I don't know if we was too aggressive or what, but we got exposed the second half because he started hitting his guys. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the motherfuckers, a few of them was running wide open, dog, and it got away from us.
Right.
And this is another thing I didn't like. We have to do a better job of drawing up the run game. Everything can't be out the shotgun every motherfucking run. Everything can't be zone. Like, we got to get some power, some pulling action, some counter. If you go look at North Carolina, look at the running plays they were running. And they were so successful. Right. Just because we got a big, nice offensive line don't mean we're going to get a hat on a hat every motherfucking time.
Right.
You got to throw some kind of disguises in there, bro. Right. And that shit we got exposed, man. Right. We got exposed. But we got Clemson this week. We still got a lot to play for. I still like this team. They don't need to get their head down. It's a lot to play for. You know what I'm saying? This team is dramatically improved over last year's team. You feel me?
Definitely.
Recruiting still going well. But yeah, man, we just got to improve, bro. We got to improve for real. What you thought about it?
TVD, he showed some toughness on that one touchdown pass where he took the guy, hit him. He got a little banged up from, but he stood up in the paint.
Caught that ball right, hit him right there.
Yeah, he put it on the money. That was a heck of a pass. I thought early on in the first half, it was a good exchange of licks between y'all, and like you said, them turnovers went to paying dividends for North Carolina, especially the one TVD threw with a safety. Under the safety, but the linebackers
right to him.
Threw it right to him.
Come on, check it down.
And that was in y'all own territory. So I mean, you can't expect your defense. You know,
come on,
put your
man.
defense in a bad predicament when you do that.
Sacked Drake made like 5 times.
Right.
Held him to under 55% completion percentage. You know what I'm saying? We dropped like 2 picks, I believe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like them the plays they making, we ain't making.
Right. And y'all let Walker get off a little bit.
Ruben Bain looked like a man amongst boys as a freshman boy.
Yes.
You see,
he's playing at level of a junior or a senior right now.
And you can tell he take working out serious.
He's big.
His body is starting to change even more. Yes. Look at his pass rush moves. So you could tell he working with Jason Taylor heavy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Good hand movement.
Good hand movement, bro. I'm talking one play, he got the strip sack. We didn't get recovered, but I was like, damn.
Right.
Like, he really stood out.
He's going to be a problem in the future. Yeah. If he keep his head on straight.
You know who he kind of remind me of? Low-key, he remind me of a slightly bigger Elvis Dumerville.
Okay.
You remember Elvis Dumerville?
Right. I tell you who he could be for y'all. He reminds me of a DeMarcus Walker.
That too.
That's what.
That too.
Exactly, similar build, and quick hands, and very like strong. Yeah, he got a lot of power. That's exactly who he reminds. He's y'all version of DeMarcus Walker to me.
Better than average athletes.
Yes.
Better, not horrible athletes by any means. Better than average. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they got the frame that's really more built for every down type player. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, when they using a pass rush arsenal, they can get home.
Right.
They can get home for real.
He's more of a complete guy because he's a good run stopper as well as a pass.
As a freshman too, dog.
That's a heck of a mark.
Yeah, for real.
I kind of hated we missed on him because he's good too.
Y'all was recruiting heavy.
Yeah, we was recruiting.
Who was his final? Who was his final 3?
I know it was y'all, but I can't remember who.
Was it y'all in Alabama or Georgia? I'm pretty sure one of them was in the phone.
It might have been one of them in there, but y'all. Yeah. But I pretty much felt the feeling he was going to.
You know his brother was a coach on our staff too.
Right, and that was a good selling point too.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they had another brother that played.
It's a Miami connection.
Yeah, it's a connection for real.
That's what paid off at the end.
And you know he getting paid.
Right.
You know he getting paid for real. And he seemed like a good young man too.
Right. He got his head on straight.
Yeah,
definitely.
But damn, that's crazy, man. Bro, it seems like to me I'm watching college football and it's like it's starting to look real fake, like
it's WWE.
Yeah, it's starting to look like
scripted.
It's starting to look real fake, bro. Like some of the stuff I'm seeing is just not making sense, bro. Even we knew the NFL was fluky as fuck.
Right.
But I want to touch on a game, college. Well, you already know the Oregon game. That was crazy.
Right.
I don't know who the fuck was feeding them analytics. Because them motherfuckers going on fourth down when they shouldn't.
Right.
But the most questionable one I seen, I got no problem with them going for it on fourth down, up by 4 to try to get that first down and run on the clock. Because remember we talked about this last week.
Right.
Then we said you go for it if you got the lead.
Right. In relation to the Texas Oklahoma game.
We talked about it last week.
Right.
If you got a lead, I ain't got no problem with you trying to get the first down and run the clock out. You feel me? Didn't work out for them though. But like I said, they missed the field goal at the end. So you can't really blame too much analytics on that game. You know what I'm saying? Because who's to say if they would have did the opposite on all that Washington when you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So
it's too much what ifs.
Exactly. But they still had a chance at the end.
Yes.
Exactly. So what was the game? Okay, it was Wyoming versus Air Force. Wyoming was 11-point underdog. They jump out 14-point lead. Air Force comes storming back. So I think at halftime, Wyoming had like a 3-point lead or whatever. So going into the fourth quarter, Air Force has a 6-point lead. I think like 6-7 minutes left, right? Air Force gets the ball back at like they own 30. They fumble. Wyoming recovers. Down by 6 in Air Force territory. They go down, score. Miss the extra point. Tie game. Okay. So I think it's like 3 minutes left on the clock, fourth quarter. Air Force get the ball. Fumble the first snap, I believe. Wyoming get the ball. Play calling just went disarray. This should be the last time anybody got the motherfucking ball. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
You got to dig in your bag. I need 3 first downs. We out of here.
Right.
3 first downs, max, and we out of here. Bro, they lose yardage. Think they end up punting the ball away. When you got the game won.
Right.
You in their territory.
Right. You hand it over to
bro, play calling was so horrible. Air Force get the ball. I think they striking like 3 plays.
Oh, wow.
Like a fucking triple option team striking like 3 plays. You feel me? All right, so you down by 7. You get the ball back. Like a minute and 50 left now. You drive all the way to like Air Force 40. I think it's like a minute and 20 left or whatever. Minute 30, whatever. I think you got 2 timeouts left. 3rd and 1. What you doing?
3rd and 1, I'm run it.
1 yard. Right. We got 2 plays to get 1 yard.
Right.
If you gon' pass it, you doing some play action. Waggle.
Exactly.
Get somebody in the flat, tight end drag, somebody.
Right.
You feel me? Right. And let your quarterback decide where you want to go. If not, I can run and get the first down. This is football 101. This motherfucker threw it on 3rd and 1, and then on 4th and 1, this bitch threw a go route. Really? Come on, man.
Like that didn't make any sense.
0 cents.
Like, get the first down, then you try to strike.
Man, this shit's like a video game. We paying these coaches millions?
Right.
Millions?
Right.
At some point, man, somebody got to step in and be like, hey, man, I'm not letting you call that bullshit.
Right.
My nigga.
Right. Exactly. Right. It got to be some type of accountability for that.
Bro, for real. And these folks know people got wagering they got their money on this shit. And so it's going to piss you off even more.
Right.
When you see some goofy ass shit like that. 3rd and 1 with a minute and 30 seconds left. You at they fucking 40-yard line. You got plenty of time. All you got to do is move the fucking sticks. Give your chance. You down by 7. And you turn the goddamn ball over. Pass on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1. Get neither one.
Right.
Goofy shit, bro. All right, another instance. The Ravens and Titans played in London yesterday, right? How many points were they down? I think they was down 11. The Titans driving. They get down to you can't make this shit up, bro. They get down to the motherfucking Ravens 1 yard line with like 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I believe that was the right time. 2 minutes, whatever. You think this motherfucker tried to run the ball?
They passed it.
Sack. Holding. Sack. You know what he do? So he got no timeout. So he done milked all the time, right? It's like 50 seconds left on the clock. He line up, kick the field goal, make it an 8-point lead, then try the onside kick.
Why?
Like, why not go for the touchdown? You at the 1 yard line.
Right.
QB sneaking, hand it to the fucking fool. You got Derrick Henry.
Right.
What are we doing?
Right.
Bro, this shit is just it makes zero sense, man. Come on, man.
It's very disturbing.
It's disturbing, bro. For real. Right. We paying these guys millions to do this goofy shit.
Right.
Man, this football 101, man. You hear me?
Right. That's the elementary stuff there. You don't do this at this level.
Bro, those 2 games really stood out to me.
Right.
For bad coaching, dog. Like, that's horrible, man. Horrible, bro. And it's just like, I don't know, man. College football just been real crazy, man. Real motherfucking crazy, bro. Right. Real crazy. Jimbo Fisher, what you think about them boy?
Man. He on the exit if he ain't careful. It's coming. It's going to come. I mean, it doesn't. Alabama, as bad as they are, I don't like they're gonna be. I mean, not Alabama, but LSU don't even like they're gonna be the LSU now.
And this is the thing, you losing in a down year.
That's the problem
with your roster.
When you should be capitalizing, that's the problem
with your roster.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real with you. His team has no identity on offense.
None.
The defense is playing their ass off.
Right.
The defense. I know you don't like DJ Durkin, but he done.
Well, they're playing good ball.
He done did his thing on that side of the ball.
Call a spade a spade. They've been playing good ball.
The offense, no identity, bro.
Right.
The run blocking is horrible. And now we know their quarterback Max Johnson ain't the most mobile.
Right.
But I seen Tennessee just get out his ass the second half. I'm like, damn, like
it's the kicker. He has Steve Adagio as his offensive line coach.
That's crazy.
Got 2 former.
That's crazy. And Adagio been a great
Florida guy.
Yeah, he been an offensive line coach everywhere he's went. You know what I'm saying? And what he specialized in.
That was his staple at Boston College.
Always been a good run blocking team. From Florida, Boston College, like you said. Come on, man.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's uncharacteristic.
And then I'm looking at the running plays they calling. It's like you said, it's like they're not even scheming it up right, bro. I'm going to be real with you. I know Bobby Petrino calling some of them plays, but Jimbo Fisher calling some of them goddamn plays. Because I'm looking at how old school they look.
Right.
It ain't ain't trying to fool you at all. No wrinkles. Right. It looked like the old, some of that shit like the old Florida State shit when you got more talent than everybody else and you could just line up and whoop a bitch. It don't matter what the fuck they do. Right. That he ain't got that. That shit ain't how it is right now. You feel me? Right. Everybody good.
Right.
And bro, I'm just like, yo, horrible.
Yeah, you gotta be more creative now.
Horrible, bro.
Some wrinkles.
Like, come on, man. You let Tennessee hold you to 13 points.
Right.
Tennessee.
Right.
When Tennessee been known for defense? Since the 90s?
It's been a minute.
You feel me?
Right.
Come on, man. I'm like, bro, I'm just shocked, bro. Then that punt, when they let dude run back the punt, that was it.
Yeah.
They could never recover after that.
Yeah, that took the win out of it. I told my daddy that was a game changer. That changed the game.
They missed the kick. I mean, they just look horrible, man. And you would think when you get supposedly 2 of the brightest offensive minds in the game, you get something better than this on the field. This offense been horrible.
Bro, this the kicker. You got 3 head coaches on the offensive staff. Adagio's been a head coach. Petrino's been a head coach. Jimbo. And all 3 have been offensive coordinators.
Who else on the offensive staff?
Who's the tight ends coach? I don't know who the tight ends coach. Receivers coach.
Let me see. I got to see this.
I want to say it's Damian Craig. Is the
He been with him
coach.
forever, ain't he? Texas A&M football star. Got to see this. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. James Coley, who's been the offensive coordinator and called plays at the University of Miami.
Correct. Very
successful offense. I remember he was our OC. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Steve Adagio.
Yep.
Marquell Blackwell. I never heard of him. He did running back coach. Damian Craig been his ace guy for years.
Right.
Years. One of his best recruiters at Florida State too.
Yes.
Let's see who else.
James to Tallahassee.
Yep, that's it, bro. Like this is inexcusable.
His staff, I mean, that's what I'm saying. His staff, the experience that he has on that staff, you know, it's sad that they're underachieving in a time where the SEC West is down. You're right. That's very disturbing.
Down. I understand y'all playing with y'all backup, but he ain't that bad.
Right.
You got to do a better job just doing what the. You know what I'm saying? Finding something that he wasn't. Yeah.
Right. Cater to his skill set.
You got the talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got like fucking 4-5 stars at every fucking position. Receive. This is horrible, bro.
everything
the
he's
running
asked
game
for,
has been horrible
everything he asked for at Florida State, he has those resources at Texas A&M, and he's not producing
at all, bro.
That's the problem.
Lost a close one to Alabama. Lost a close one to Tennessee. Kind of was a close one to Miami, just depending on how you look at it. You know what I'm
At
saying?
some point, it was close until y'all separated yourselves.
Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like, come on.
And that's 3 consecutive weeks.
Who they got next?
Who do they have next?
So it's safe to say he on the hot seat.
Yeah, it's
because you got to think.
Only thing he can sit down on that seat right now.
That 10-year, $100 million, you about damn near halfway over that 10. So that buyout ain't as much as it was. You feel me?
Right.
Goddamn Jimbo Fisher. I can't stand a stubborn ass coach, dog.
They got South Carolina in 2 weeks. They off.
They off this week. They'll win that one.
Then they got Ole Miss.
They better win these next two.
Yeah.
They better win these next two. Like I said, if he close out win, he only get. If he lose two more games, I don't see him coming back.
Right.
I think he can lose one more, and they might keep him around. He lose 2 more, it's a wrap.
Right.
Because for you to bring in Bobby Petrino and get these kind of results on offense, it's horrible.
Right.
It's horrible for real, man. But let me see. Florida State.
I was impressed. Defense for last 10 quarters, defense been allowing very minimal points. I mean, we forced some turnovers every game. We forced 2 Saturday. Keon Coleman stepped up with Johnny Wilson being absent. Some other guys stepped in as well, and we had a couple young guys make some plays. So I was very impressed. We just got to get better on the second quarter like we did last week. You know, last week we were kind of slow on the second quarter, but we got to get better at that. But, you know, this is going to be a good test this week against Duke and Doak Campbell.
Duke come
to us.
No, Duke going to give you a lot of different looks.
Right.
They going to test the offense.
Right.
And they going to test the defense because you know that they ain't going to get too tricky with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Physical team now.
Right.
You can really say that about
Their secondary legit. Their secondary is ranked like number 8 nationally right now.
Bro, I watched what they did to NC State with their backup quarterback. And I'm like, oh, Duke for real, nigga.
Right.
Duke is for real, boy. And they must like playing for the Mike Elko for real, boy, because he got some.
They're playing above the heads right now.
Yeah, for real. Damn, boy, that's gonna be a good game.
Right.
They come to y'all.
Right.
Y'all gonna be favored by 7 to 10 points. That's gonna be the line. 7 to 10 points. Y'all gonna be favored by that. Yep.
And I like because I want the quarterback to play. I want them to have all the guns out there.
I think
their running back's a stud. Well, I think
that Jordan Waters kid.
Yeah, their running back a stud.
Oh
he's
yeah,
a stud. He could play.
He nice.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah, he real nice.
I know. It's like I said, their secondary is legit. Their offense is legit. Florida was a surprise this week. I didn't think they were going to win against. Who they played? South Carolina.
I actually bet on them.
I thought South Carolina was going to beat them.
One of the things that went right this weekend with the Florida.
Right.
Hey, and it was a miracle.
Right.
It was a miracle.
Right.
Them boys show heart.
Yeah, they played some football.
And listen, motherfuckers need to back off Graham Mertz. Mertz.
Right.
He's not the problem. The kid is actually decent. I mean, he was slanging that bitch, bro. He stood in the pocket, bro. He going through his read. I mean, and let me tell you another thing. What's his name? Ricky Pierce. What's the white boy receiver?
Pierce, he's a nice receiver.
Oh, mark my words. I don't know how good he gonna test, but if he run anything 4.5 and under, he will get drafted in the first 3 rounds. I done seen that much on tape from him. He going in the first 3 rounds.
He'll be a steal for somebody.
He is a legit receiver, bro. And let me tell you something. Florida don't win this game. They 4th down. Kid break out the pocket. He throw the ball up. The Ricky Pearsall dude go up over the defender, get it, secure it, come down.
He made the play.
Made the play. Keep the drive alive. 3 plays later, he catch the skinny post, touchdown. He catch 3 plays, whole drive, them 2. Whole drive. He a baller, bro.
Yeah, he gave us fits last year a little bit.
Yeah, he's a baller, bro. For real. He's a real baller. And Florida got that stop when they needed it, too. Because South Carolina was 1 first down away from running out that clock. First down.
I don't know if you saw it on ESPN today, but Brock Bowers going to be out for at least 4 to 6 weeks.
It ain't going to phase them at all. I'm telling you right now, Georgia got that much talent.
They
They want them coaching staff. They will adjust, and they'll find something else to rely on. And I guarantee you, how much you want to bet? I don't even know who Brock Bowers back up here, but I guarantee he better than decent. I guarantee you.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just how they recruit, and that's how good the coaching staff is. They will adjust. You feel me? They ain't no one trick pony. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just interested to see how they spread the ball out now, because he's at least 80% of their offense.
Exactly, but
it's a good opportunity for other guys to step up.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hurt him at all. I don't think it's gonna hurt him at all, for real. And by him being hurt, he's already proven what he could do. It don't hurt his draft stock at all. He's still going first 10 picks.
Yeah, he's the number one tight end.
Yeah, he going first 10 picks
easily,
regardless whether he play another down this year. He going first 10 picks.
Right. For
real. Only thing he got to do is get ready for a pro day. Just show up, measure. He ain't even got to run. He ain't even got to run on 40. That's how much he don't put on tape.
He's a cross between a Shockey and a Kellen Winslow to me.
For real?
That's what he's big, almost like Shockey, but he's athletic the way he can flank out and play receiver like Kellen Winslow.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
The type, he's one of those. He could have been a Miami tight end based on the way he plays.
Okay, we produce some of the best.
Right. That's why I say that. Right.
And what's our boy that guy? Will Mallory. If you go back and look at Will Mallory on tape, I ain't saying Will Mallory is Brock Bowers, but it's a lot of similarities. Build, way they run, all that. Go look. When you go back, go look at Will Mallory tape and go look at what's the name. You be like, damn, like I see a lot of similarities. You feel me?
Right.
But shout out to Spencer Rattler, man. A lot of people wrote him off. He didn't run. He went to a harder conference, and he's produced.
Yes.
With less around him.
Correct.
He's been the whole South Carolina team.
Yep.
They got a decent running back I watched. He did his thing too. But Spencer Rattler been playing lights out. Lights out, man. And I think he was potentially a number one pick at one point. But I think now he go first 3 rounds still.
Right.
Like, yeah, he gonna see his name called first 3 rounds. He can make every throw. I think he don't win improving himself. You know what I'm saying? He could have buckled down, went to a smaller conference, tried to pass stats, been on a 6-6 team. He went to a harder conference and he's produced.
Right, and improving
himself. So I think that says a lot. You feel me? So shout out Spencer Rattler. And I gotta get your thoughts on this though. But we said this. How many times have we said this? Lincoln Riley would never win another fucking national title because he never has a fucking defense.
I'm glad you brought that up. I was just about to say that.
You gonna get the same Lincoln Riley that you had at Oklahoma. If you like 11-2s, maybe a 12-1, and you make it in the playoffs and get put out the first round, that's y'all ceiling. You ain't winning no national title with Lincoln Riley. He don't got no defense. He never has, never will. And they got exposed by Notre Dame. Got their ass whooped.
Yep.
And what's the name got exposed too? Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Yeah.
What, 4 turnovers?
What you think?
Yes. I didn't catch the game because I was tuned into some other games, but I watched the highlights. I mean, hell, that one, was it a safety? Number 0, that kid got out. He had about like 3 turnovers again. Yeah. One of them he took to the house, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, defensively, shout out to Marcus Freeman. He's a defensive-minded guy. They were technically sound that game.
Yep.
And they gave fits to Caleb Williams. He was getting a lot of pressures. He was throwing off his back foot a lot, and he was doing a lot of turnovers on the ball. I mean, in the last turnover, they stripped the ball and took it to the house, I think.
Man, look, they got the ass whooped from the opening kickoff.
Yes. Notre Dame controlled that football game.
The whole game.
Yep.
The whole game, bro. And we knew they were going to get handled like this. But this goes to show you, and I said this, somebody tried to say USC was going to win the Pac-12. Bro, they nowhere near. They're not. It's Washington, Oregon State are on a different level than, you know what I'm saying? Those are tier 1 teams in the Pac-12. Tier 2, you can go USC, Washington State, who else?
Utah,
if they had their quarterback, they'd probably be tier 1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, we knew that was going to catch up to them. They only lost 1 game this year, too, ain't they?
I think 2 now.
They lost 2?
Yeah, I think it's 2.
And then you got, where would you put UCLA in that? Tier 2 still?
Tier 2, yeah. Tier 2.
Tier 3 or whatever, just say trash below. Colorado and everything else.
Right, Arizona State.
Oh, man, we can't let your boy. Go ahead, man.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, tap in.
We can't, what's the name? I should have known it was going to be a fluky-ass weekend when you lose a 29-point lead. How do you lose a 29 point lead. How?
Right. Did you see Stephen A. going off?
Oh, I'm glad. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith
He went
and
off.
Shannon Sharp for not doing that duck ass shit that Skip Bayless and Keyshawn Johnson and all them niggas holding their nuts on Prime. You know, at least they called them out.
Right.
I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I know that's y'all buddy, and I'm glad y'all called him out. You feel me? Like he said, Prime done brought all this attention and then done got into the players, and they ain't on that level to really be getting this kind of attention and shit. Mm-hmm. And now they done got in their mind, they think they really good and they trash, really, to be real with you. They really mediocre.
Right.
They's a mediocre Pac-12 team. You feel me? If they was in a SEC or ACC, they'd be a 1 or 2 win team. Hands down.
Right.
Hands down.
Right.
Bro, they weak up front. Oh my. How you let one player go for down there 300 yards on you?
Yep.
One player.
Yep. And Travis Hunter better make a business decision, either play offense or defense. He ain't gonna be.
They said they played him too many snaps. How you play a person that come back from a lacerated liver the same amount of snaps he was getting at the beginning of the season?
Prior to him getting injured.
How the fuck that makes sense?
You got to bring him back in gradually. You can't just throw him out there in that fire.
How that make sense, man?
Right. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
The Sun, they say the Sun had somebody posting merch for sale on his social media account at halftime.
Yeah, Shador, because Stephen A. ripped him about that too. Right.
This goofy shit, man. What's going on out here these days? You see this goofy lame ass shit, man?
I know.
These niggas lost a 29-point lead, man.
Who won about
to one of the worst teams preseasons, definitely. And still, as the season going on, Stanford.
Right. It was a 1-4 team coming to this matchup. One victory. So they got their second victory against Colorado.
See, Prime did he don't, and Prime is kind of to blame for it. But it always falls back on the head coach when you lose a 29-point lead. But like you said, what you said, them fucking Hollywood antics gonna catch up with him.
Yes.
Ain't it?
Yes.
You got more divas than you got dogs in your house, and it's showing.
Right.
You got more divas than you got dogs.
Right. And this is a masculine sport, so you're in the wrong sport if you want to be a diva.
All the motherfucking cameras and all that shit, man. That shit ain't get that shit out of there, man. I would tell Dion, ain't no more visitors this year, ain't no more cameras. It's back to business.
Right.
We're about to make practice way tougher, and it's gonna be more physical. Some people gonna quit.
Right.
This is after you lose a 29-point lead, man. Come on, at home,
the brain is not here on the game. It's too much.
Exactly.
On these external forces that don't have any impact on the game itself.
At home, bro.
Right. Yeah, that's an embarrassment.
Now you see the media and some other people starting to turn on his ass now. You feel me?
Right.
For real. Nah, bro. Nah, man. That was embarrassing, bro. I think one time they said Stanford lined up and ran the same play 4 times in a row.
Yes, they did. And they still couldn't stop him.
And it was successful. Oh, man.
Charles Kelly, I've been trying to tell people about Charles Kelly. Oh, Prime's got a good defensive guy.
Another thing I want to touch on too, dog.
He's not a great defensive coordinator.
Thank you. Charles Kelly not that guy.
Right.
He's not that guy.
He's a good position coach, but he's not a defensive coordinator.
They have absolutely no run game.
None.
So that costs you.
Yes.
When you 29-point lead, you got to be able to run the ball. Shorten the game.
Yep.
First downs. You know what I'm saying? Chew into their possessions and get the fuck out of here with a win. They have absolutely no run game at all.
Zero.
I think they did rush for 100 yards, maybe 1 or 2 games, but half of that's for Shador scrambling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just off design runs, nothing.
I think it was against Nebraska where they had the 100-yard rushing.
That's crazy, bro. And another thing, this is what I wanted to say. Dion, right? And this is not to say Charles Kelly or whatever his offensive coordinator is, Sean, not qualified or whatever. But he did all that talk about brotherly love. But you know just as many people. Now, I ain't going to say you could have went 50-50. How do you feel that he didn't hire not one black coordinator? You feel you
I was surprised, to a degree, that he didn't acquire more guys that were with him at Jackson State.
I'm more acquired that, nigga, you in a Hall of Fame. Right. The connections you done built.
Yes.
At the NFL level, whatever, you could have called anybody that you don't play ball with, coaching right now, and they would have came You know what I'm saying? And you go get, you basically went and got almost trash at the collegiate level. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, color or whatever, but he tried to make it seem like he all about black love, but you don't hire not one black coordinator, bro. Not one black coordinator.
And this is another thing.
Come on, how many black coordinators out there are qualified? And you hired not one.
Could have got Derek Mason.
He hired not one. And you went and got trash. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what? You want to hire, two white ones to save face, whatever, however you did it. Charles Kelly is not the guy. Everybody knows that. Even a white coach will tell you I ain't hiring that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He come be position coach, but a coordinator?
Right.
Then you went and got Sean Lewis, I think that's his name.
Yep.
I like the Sean Lewis. I think he came from Akron or Kent State.
Yeah.
But he hadn't won.
Right.
He hadn't won. So I don't know what the fuck you saw on film to make this, peg them as this your guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about all the coaches. Think about all the coaches and offenses he saw for 3 years at
Jackson State.
At Jackson State, all those opposing coaches. You didn't think to give one of them a call?
Right.
It was a lot of them that gave you fits. You ain't thinking like, damn, like, hey man, I like what you running.
Right.
Hey, I want to bring you on the staff. I think you can make it work. You went and got trash, man. Trash. That's where I'm at with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's where I'm at with it.
And you bring up a valid point. I mean, with him having these type of connections, I mean, he could have acquired, or why he didn't acquire some even bigger names out of the fishbowl. Is it because of his ego? Maybe people don't want to be around their ego, so you get people of that stature who would look at you as a celebrity and be pleased to work with you, rather than getting a guy that was more established that won't see you as that guy that they knew you from the NFL. They see you as just Deion Sanders, the coach now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, but whatever it is, but like, it just didn't make a lot of sense that if you're going to go get a guy like Charles Kelly, you should have just tried for T-Rob. He was at Alabama too.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I don't get it.
Come on, man. Better recruiter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Right.
What? Man, bro, this shit crazy, man. That fucking prime, bro. He getting exactly what he deserves. If you ask me, shit. Hey, more ass whoopings. Shit, I hope they get their ass whooped a few more times this year, for real. And especially his son.
Right.
You doing all that bullshit antics, bro. You know you a opposing player. Fans gonna talk shit to you no matter who the fuck. That's what the fans do. Right. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit when you, bitch, Arizona State is horrible, nigga. Right. They is horrible. They made a bad hire. I forgot who the fuck they hired.
They got
y'all ex-offensive coordinator or some shit, didn't he?
Dillingham. He was at Oregon last year as offensive coordinator. Then he took the head coaching job.
And he was at Florida State at one point, didn't he?
Correct.
Did he call? He didn't call plays though, did he?
No, he never called plays.
Exactly. So basically, he got the job off face, basically.
Right. Well, him and Norvell worked together before.
Okay.
They had a relationship prior to that, so that's why Norvell acquired him to come down.
But did he call plays at Oregon last year or no?
Yes.
He did call plays.
He was the guy. Yeah, he was the guy last year.
Okay.
And the offense wasn't a bad offense last year. So
but you got to think the talent he had too.
Right. True.
Yeah.
So for him to actually step out there and be the official play call, he did a pretty good job at Oregon.
They horrible, man.
And he has ties at Arizona State too. So that's why they
horrible.
Talking about Arizona State.
Yeah, they horrible this year.
Yeah.
They horrible. And then Colorado beat them by 3 points.
Right.
And you bragging about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Man, it's a shit show up there in Colorado now. You feel me? Because now you got to think, I think the fans got a little too happy now. Because I think the fans was thinking this was going to be a magical season.
Right.
I mean, it's improvement from last year, but it's a whole new team.
Right.
But I don't know if they were thinking playoffs or what. But
right.
Hey,
playoffs?
Y'all
talking about the
playoffs?
Right. They putting the carriage in front of the horses. That's not
exactly. Y'all be lucky to make a bowl game this year. I gotta go look on y'all schedule because I think y'all still got Oregon State and a few others on there.
Right.
Them ass whoopers. I'm gonna tell you now.
They got to play Utah too. So.
Oh yeah, that's 2 more L's right there.
Right.
So 2 more. What y'all 4-3 right now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's 2 more L's right now. 2 more L's now.
5 more.
Don't get the team. The team might quit on you now.
Right.
For real. The team might quit. And then somebody brought up recruiting. It ain't looking good.
He ain't got but one offensive lineman verbally committed right now.
That's the weakest link on the team.
He got 2 defensive linemen. think he might have acquired a 9th commitment the other day, but I don't know what position it was. But right now, they only have 9 commitments.
So based off what they doing right now in high school recruiting, you can basically say that he looking forward to the portal again, huh?
He's going to have to. That's the only way. That's
he behind the 8 ball now.
Right.
Because basically all the great players already know where they going. You feel me? And like I said, bro, you say I'm hating or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no top-notch trench players going to Colorado. Ain't nobody on their staff that develop those guys. Right. No, none of that. The top-notch trench players are going to Alabama, Georgia, Texas, FSU, Miami, Florida, Oklahoma. Those are the type of schools that's going to get the big dogs first. Ain't no big dog looking at no goddamn Colorado. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Deion Sanders, at worst, is going to be 6-6 every year. At best, he'll win 9 games. He's not going to get the hog mogs to get the job done on either side of the ball. They're not coming there. Right. They're not coming there. You feel? He going to get skilled players now because he going to get a few divas like himself. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Travis Hunters and them shit like that. But them guys, the game is won in the trenches. Right. To win the championship, it starts in the trenches.
Right. And, you know, I was happy that
Ohio State, my fault, left him out there too.
And I was happy that he got, you know, the job at Colorado. And I knew theatrics was going to come, but I didn't know it was going to come at like this level.
This
right?
shit crazy.
This level of theatrics is what's really, like, aggravating me. Too. You know what I mean? It's just play football. You know, exactly. I knew you was going to bring attention to the program quite naturally because of who you are or who you were in the NFL. I mean, that's going to come with it. I understand it, but it's just the behavior has trickled down to the players who have yet to prove themselves. That's my issue, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't want them in Tyler.
And they thinking they prime and they ain't prime.
Right.
They nowhere near on that level. Right. Not even the son.
Right.
You feel me? Not even the son, because he the one that threw the pick that cost him the motherfucking game. Right. Horrible throw.
Right. And another reason why I didn't want him in Tyler too, because if it didn't pan out for him, it would hurt his whole legacy as a player being fired from the program he went to. You know what I mean? So that along with a multitude of other things, him being a home team, I didn't want him to be fired.
Like Randy Shannon.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
it ain't been the same since. I don't even think he been back since then. They had a big lawsuit in court and all that shit. So yeah, it's kind of, you know, you got to know what you.
Sometimes home ain't the best place.
It ain't the best place to be. Right. Exactly. Scott Frost.
Same thing. At Nebraska.
Yeah, you can't save home sometimes, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to just mingle and find another program.
Hey, and another thing, but we can talk all day about sports. Mike Loxley, I told y'all, Mike Loxley is not that nigga. Mike Loxley is not that nigga. Hey, man, the coach, like I said, the coaching last week against Ohio State was so bad. And then you lose to Illinois, who was downright got a good coach. Shout out Brett Bielema. Brett Bielema's a good coach. You know what I'm saying? They lost a lot to the NFL. And their team been playing hard, but they look bad like 3-4 weeks in a row. And then y'all losing them? Come on, man. Mike Loxley, come on, man. Come on.
Fraud.
Yeah, fraud.
AUD fraud.
But he's smart, though. You know what I'm saying?
Great coordinator. He's a great offensive coordinator, but he's not a head coach.
Nah.
Like Muschamp.
Yeah.
Great coordinator, head coach is not your forte. It's not your cup of tea.
Oh, man.
Right, but great offensive guy.
Yeah, great offensive guy. Yeah. Hey, another thing. Hey, what you think about Prime wearing the dress? Hey, we talking about what the fuck we want over here. We ain't got no balls.
I'm not lip singing with a dress under no circumstances.
How can you justify that? Is that justifiable? I don't care if you're an actor or not.
Right.
If you a man of God, tell me what man of God. I don't want to hear y'all saying it was a Christian robe. That wasn't no Christian robe. That was a tutu.
Right. Exactly.
Listen. What man of God that you know, preacher, priest, reverend, prophet, whatever, would put on a dress? Like, how can you claim to be one of these and you go do something like that, man?
Right. You just completely went against your faith to appease
the
money? Masses, to appease the masses.
So that show you can be bald.
Exactly.
You can be bald. You ain't real. You ain't real. Because last time I checked, if you really, really about your religion, it's supposed to be the top of your life over everything, from sun up, sun down. You open your eyes, close your eyes. You hear me? It's supposed to triumph all.
Right.
That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts. You feel me? And another thing that bothers me, I have not seen one, and that thing, it's been viral for about 2 weeks now. I have not seen one media person ask him about that. And if they did, they probably was told not to ask. Or why though? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why though?
Probably.
Anybody else, any video of them circulate doing wrong,
Right.
they asked about it.
The laundry's being aired.
Yeah.
Right.
Why not Prime?
I guess
This shit bigger than Nino Brown. There's something going on with Prime. I don't know what the fuck they using Prime for. But this shit bigger than Nino Brown. I don't know what it is. But I've never seen nothing like this. I've never seen nothing like this.
He's
This
the
nigga got
exception.
motherfuckers fooled. He playing in the church 1 minute. The man juking on rap videos and shit. He hanging out with goddamn criminals. I mean, this shit bigger than Nino Brown, man.
So he's the exception, not the rule.
Man, this shit crazy, bro. It's something bigger going on. I don't know what it is, but it's something bigger going on. I ain't fooled, my nigga. You hear me?
Right. I mean, you see the people sitting here and critique Jimmy Butler for his
He's
theatrics.
a sinner.
But
I ain't saying he get a pass.
right.
I don't know if the man gay or not, but I would never dress like that. However fuck
Right.
Jimmy dressed. That shit was kind of weird as fuck to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Prime is supposed to be a man of God, a leader, supposed to be drawing you into the Lord, getting you saved. You know what I'm saying? Getting you prepared for heaven. And you throwing a dress? You lip singing all this, whatever. Come on, man. Not one person. I have not seen him ask a question about this. So I'm trying to think. Was the people that working, was they told, hey, don't ask this?
Right.
Because if you get asked this, you're gonna be banned from future press conferences for dealing with them, or what is it? I don't know. But you got to think somebody would ask. You don't think no media person with this shit going viral want to ask them about this?
Yes. It should have been popped up in a post game interview or something. Somebody should have been asking that.
I want to hear him address it. What can he say?
Right.
What can he say? But you supposed to be a leader of young men.
Right.
Man, I'm sick of the hypocrisy, man. I'm sick of the hypocrisy. Well, it's a lot of fakes. Like I said, there ain't a lot of Billy Grahams left out here, boy. Trying to tell you, there ain't a lot of Billy Grahams left for real. Hey, check this out. Hey, this is a story that always disturbed me, man. And I think I seen it. Well, I did watch the movie, but I seen it pop up on like Tubi and other shit like that. I think they made like 2 movies and they got like a TV series behind it. But it's this bitch named Betty Broderick, a bitch that they should have gave the electric chair to, but they didn't. They spared and gave her, I think, life in prison. A lot of people, if y'all don't know this, go look at the Betty Broderick story. Crazy, man. Crazy. It was a woman that lived in San Diego. She was married to her husband. I mean, her and her husband had a nice family. Definitely was living good. Wasn't hurting for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I think, what was her occupation? I can't remember her
Forgot
occupation.
her occupation.
Okay.
I knew he was a lawyer.
Was she a nurse or something?
She had a very good job, prestigious job.
Her husband, I wouldn't say he was a nobody, but he was a stay-at-home dad at one
first.
point. Yeah. So I think he got tired of that. She helped put him through law school. He graduates, becomes one of the top attorneys in the San Diego area. This Betty Broderick bitch is crazy. Like, dirt crazy. Driving a man crazy at home, disrespectful in front of the kids. She wilding. So I guess the only peace the man got is when he go to work. So things start going south between them two. He ended up meeting a woman at work, think she was his secretary or something like that. They end up, becoming entangled or whatever. And Betty, it turned up a few notches. You feel me? It turned that bitch up a few notches. Yeah. Hey, Julie, that bitch went crazy, boy. You hear me?
Yeah.
Man, listen. They end up separating. He's seeing this new woman. Kids involved or whatever. I think they were split in custody or whatever. But I guess Betty felt like this was the end of the world for her, which I didn't understand because, like, bitch, like, the man offered, give you money. You still got your relationship with the kids. He want to move on with his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still successful. He's successful. That, what you did for him, that done been taken care of. That done been paid for. You know what I'm saying? You just real salty right now or whatever. So this bitch began to stalk them. The hoe took a truck, drove it through their house. Mm-hmm. The hoe called on the fucking voicemail, cursing the man out crazy. Why the kids listening? They hearing every word she's saying. I think the son picked up the phone one day and was like, Mom, why are you talking like that? You need to stop, da, da, da. You know what I'm saying? She has no remorse. She don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This bitch go even crazier. I think the bitch ended up purchasing a gun. Didn't she manipulate one of the daughters to get the key to the house?
Yeah, the daughter.
Go ahead.
She got the key from the daughter. She actually bought the gun maybe a few months before she actually committed the crime. She got the key from the daughter, eased in the house while Elizabeth, who was the wife of her ex-husband, and him were asleep, and shot and killed them while they were asleep. Shot the lady twice, I think once in the chest, one in the head. What she really got scorned about was one when they separated. I did see that she was mad because he sold the house.
Okay.
She was pissed off about that.
Okay.
Along with you saying him possibly seeing another woman, which was the aide.
Yeah.
He ended up finding
and she was a younger woman.
Right, she was a younger woman.
Yeah.
Because she was like 28. She was like maybe 17 years younger than him because he was in his 40s when he died. Also, she was so bitter and rageful that Elizabeth, the guy's wife at the time, when they was getting married, she had asked him to wear a bulletproof vest to the wedding.
Damn.
Who does that?
Yeah.
And like you said, the children were involved to a degree. She killed the man.
And she was pissed off because she couldn't get another attorney in San Diego to take her case.
Right, and she felt he manipulated it due to his connections
exactly.
with being a lawyer.
Yeah.
That took her to another level, to another extreme.
Exactly.
She been on Snap. That's been on Snap.
Oh yeah, this is one of the most popular cases in America at that
Right.
time, bro. For real, for real.
Yeah, back in 1989.
She wasn't a bad looking woman. So bitch, you would have landed on your feet. All you had to do was get your emotions under control.
Right.
A few months later, you would have been back balling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, you can't just throw it off, man. Sometimes you gotta think. I know we let our emotions get the best of us. Sometimes you just gotta step away and think, is it worth it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it? You feel me? This wasn't no self-defense shit. This bitch straight out planned this murder and slaughtered these folks, man.
Right.
You feel me? I thought the bitch should have got the death penalty.
Yes. And she
Shot the motherfuckers in their sleep.
Right.
Bitch used the children, manipulated the children to get a key to the house.
Yep.
Waited till the kids were gone, I believe. Or they were asleep or something.
Right.
Snuck in these people's bedroom and shot these motherfuckers in their head.
Yep.
Why? And she already had, I think she had like multiple restraining orders against her.
Yes.
She wasn't even supposed to be around these folks.
Supposed to make contact
This
with
bitch, if that's a male, nigga, they gonna put your ass down with the 10 years. You gonna get death penalty and you gonna be dead in 10 years.
Exactly.
You gonna exhaust all your pills off.
Right, exactly. Everything.
Man, hey, listen. Women got it good. You hear me, boy?
Right. And she came up for appeal like twice. And both times,
they ain't never
she
letting that
showed
hoe
no
out.
signs of remorse, so that's why it's like, nah.
They ain't never letting that hoe out.
Right.
Diane Downs, another bitch that never let out, man.
And she'll be eligible in a few years when she's 84.
Damn, that bitch that old now?
And she's like 78.
Wow.
Yeah, she's in her 70s, mid 70s, 78.
Slaughtered them folk. Man, they should have gave that hoe the chill, man.
Yeah.
Damn, that hoe should have got the chill, dog.
Yep. Yeah, it should have been capital punishment.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. You killing somebody while they sleep. And
while they sleep.
She tried to say it wasn't premeditated. She tried to argue that wasn't premeditated. That is premeditated.
Come on, man. You manipulate the kids.
Right.
If I'm the children, I can't fuck with you. I ain't coming to visit you, none of that. Don't write me no letters, no none of that, ho.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, you use me so you can kill my father. Mm-hmm. You done. Get that hoe to chill. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? See, she just ruined everything, dog. Sometimes you just gotta sit back, breathe, and think, is it worth it? You feel me? Mm-hmm. If it ain't no present life or death situation, present, and you got time to think about it, you better make sure you put some extra thought into it.
Right.
For real, because I'm trying to tell you, don't nobody want to be doing no 25 to life. You know, my nigga, you feel me? Life already short, you got one.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Ain't nobody, fuck that. Fuck that. I like my freedom, my nigga. For real. I like to be able to go wherever the fuck I want, eat what I want, use the bathroom whenever I want, all that.
Right.
Fuck that. And hey, better listen.
Yes.
Somebody, I hope somebody listening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Scorned individual is a dangerous individual.
For real.
Whether it's male or female.
Yeah.
being scorned is not a gender thing. It's an individual thing.
Hey, I was involved in some shit like that. Thank God I made it out alive, though. Hey, I'm just gonna be real with you. The next nigga might not be so motherfucking lucky. I'm telling you, the bitch gonna body somebody. Right. I'm just being real. I made it out alive, thank God. You. Hey, cause I almost got my shit took from me a few times.
Right. And it's funny, we're talking about that. God bless the dead. Greg Swinson at Swanee. That's how he passed away.
That was a running back, wasn't it? What happened?
Okay, long story short,
you coached him, didn't you?
Yeah, coached him for 1 year. His girlfriend at the time was very combative and so forth. And he was basically, they had a dispute, and he was trying to take the high road and walk away. She was combative and trying to get physical with him. As he walked away, turned around to leave, she pulled out a gun, shot him in the back of the head, killed him.
Damn.
And
how old was Greg at the time?
Greg had to have been mid-20s.
Mid-20s?
Mid-20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this was after you left someone this happened?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He was trying to, de-escalate the situation, walk away from the situation. She pulled a gun, shot him. I guess, I'm assuming, I think he was going to break ties with her because I guess he just got tired of the combativeness. And another guy who dated her came forward and said she gave him the same treatment. Yeah, shot and killed him over nothing.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy. I escaped one, boy.
You kill him for no reason. That's senseless.
For real. I escaped one, boy. I'm trying to tell you, listen. Y'all, ain't nothing cool about no toxic relationship.
Right.
Don't ever try to normalize that. Ain't nothing cool about y'all putting y'all hands on each other and all that arguing. That's not life. Mm-hmm. That's not life, for real. If you in that type of relationship, both y'all doing it, y'all both need to separate. It's time to go. Mm-hmm. It's time to go. That's not life, man. That shit is not, I'm telling you, it's only going to end bad. You feel me? And if it don't end bad, I guarantee it's tearing up your insides. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, mentally, physically, it's tearing you up. I'm telling you, it's not good, man. It's not good, for real. We can never normalize that toxic shit, for real.
Indeed.
Yeah, at all, for real. Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Hey, look, we want to touch by this thing that's been going viral for a while, and I want to know your thoughts on it because, I was actually looking to try to get involved in real estate, right? Mm-hmm. And I support everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I want to try to help the black folks, you know what I'm saying? My peoples or whatever. So it was some people that I was following that I thought was actually doing legit shit in the real estate world. Y'all know him. Green definitely know him. DJ Envy and Cesar Pena, however you pronounce his name. Real big on social media. I mean, the dude Cesar Pena, he made it. He was going around the world, in the country, giving these real estate seminars. Him and DJ Envy, they supposedly passing game on. Mm-hmm. They helping people get in houses for a little bit of nothing. They showing you every trick there is in real estate. Well, come to find out, and I've been noticing for a while, I haven't been seeing nobody sharing these seminars. So I'm like, damn, what? The seminars just stopped? Like, what's going on? So it's been a while since I seen something about these seminars. Because I was planning on attending one last year, but something came up or whatever. So shit done hit the fan. People done invested a whole bunch of money with Cesar based off DJ Envy. Because DJ Envy is a person who's supposedly a businessman. Mm-hmm. He's a celebrity. He's on TV every day. He's on the radio every day. So you would think somebody of his stature, his word will hold weight. Mm-hmm. So come to find out, they say a lot of people done gave Cesar a whole ton of money for some real estate projects and buildings and apartments. And he was promising like 30% return in like 3 months. Mm-hmm. And some of these people said they done gave their last. Mm-hmm. And they ain't seen a penny in return yet. They said they haven't even seen the first piece of fucking dirt laid on the ground.
Yep. That's crazy.
And they say Cesar got so many lawsuits And they say people even suing DJ Envy. I seen DJ Envy said his attorneys told him not to speak because he caught up in litigation. But he came out and gave a statement that he never took nobody money. Cesar supposedly, I guess, ripped him off too. You know, it sounds like he's trying to save face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, a lot of people coming out saying that they think DJ Envy been knew about the Ponzi scheme before, and he's just trying to save face now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what he's catching flack about is
He put his face on it.
Right. He put his face on it by promoting it and along with putting Cesar on the Breakfast Club to discuss this. So they're feeling as if he had a hand in it. May not be so much of actually taking the money, but actually promoting the scam itself. So that's why he's catching flack.
Because a lot of people said they would have never dealt with a Cesar because they don't know who the fuck a Cesar is if it wasn't for DJ Envy.
Right.
So they said DJ Envy made it seem like it was his brother.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? How you feel about that?
I mean, yeah, I can understand where these people come from. This guy is sitting here going to bat and vouching for this guy's work, and then it doesn't pan out accordingly. I mean, I'm going to look at that guy. Well, you know what I mean? If you sit here vouching for this guy like 100%, you know, do you have your hand in that cookie jar too? Are you receiving a percentage? Because I know it was like, I don't know if it was a group of people or a person, but they invested like $500,000, and all of it was used except for 30 bands.
What?
$500,000. I mean, $500,000. I'm giving you $500,000 to invest in something and I only get $30,000 back.
Yeah,
that kind of makes me go to Broderick mode. You know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't play with people's money.
One
like
dude
that.
said he gave him $1 million. He down. And he said he damn sure would have never fucked with Cesar. He said, matter of fact, he used to rap all DJ Envy cars. So he said he met Cesar through DJ Envy.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's then they interviewed Cesar's wife. And you know what she said? This how you know this shit fucked up. She said, I don't know where the money is. There's no private yachts. There's no vacation homes in the Dominican Republic. There's no secret stash of money laying around. Oh wow! And the woman was like, well, what do you know what I'm saying? She was like, Cesar. Those questions are for Cesar to answer. So she like kind of trying to separate herself from it too now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, bitch, this your husband. Like, what you mean? Y'all do business together. Y'all ran this business together. What the fuck you mean that's for him to answer? You answer too, ho. Exactly. The fuck you mean? There's a lot of money out here missing. Right. Somebody gonna answer. Somebody gonna pay.
Right. In your words, it's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
But this shit bigger than Nino Brown.
It's bigger than Nino Brown. Yeah, definitely.
For real, bro. These people lost. And I hate it because they were black celebrities, bro. And now, come on, man.
The image has been tarnished.
Yeah, the image has been tarnished. Black folks, you know, it happened. Everybody, there's a lot of people out here that do it. You know what I'm saying? White, black, Arab, Chinese, whatever. But, man, black folks, you got to hold yourself to a high standard because we already hurting. You feel me? We already hurting. Right. And we thinking like, y'all about to show us the game. You niggas out here scamming. Right. You niggas out here. And they was one of the biggest people doing it. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, Cesar. I mean, every video, Cesar, and this is other Chico looking motherfucker that was right-hand man's with Cesar too. He was involved. I mean, I think he was involved in it too. But I follow both of them on Instagram. And I used to watch all the videos, like the videos. I'm saying, thinking, hey, these some cats that can put me on game. Look at this shit here. And listen, folks, I want y'all to remember this. I don't care how rich somebody is, how many followers they got. That does not mean they word is credible. Remember that. Sometimes you got to go with your gut, do shit yourself, or miss out. Just because somebody's rich and famous does not mean their word is credible. Remember that. I want y'all to remember that. That don't mean shit. You feel me? And a lot of people get caught up in that. That's how you get, you know what I'm saying? For real. No, definitely. Think about the people that got caught up in the crypto scheme. You had all the celebrities, a motherfucker that basically fooled the celebrities. I'm a scam artist. I already know I'm about to run a scheme, right? So I done already got a few rich celebrities. I'm gonna attack the celebrities first because I know y'all can manipulate the masses easier than me. I done manipulated y'all. So now I got y'all. I'm gonna use y'all to manipulate them. You had Tom Brady, Stephen Curry, whole bunch of motherfuckers dumped all this money into this cryptocurrency, and that bitch bounced on them. And they was promoting it to the public.
Right.
So the public invested their money, they got hit too. And then, I think it's a big ass lawsuit against Tom Brady and all the other folks too.
About the same.
About the same shit.
Right.
Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme, bro. You feel me? So, folks, just because somebody's rich and famous, don't make their word credible. I don't give a fuck. They got a gold jacket or not or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. I'm just letting y'all know. Hey, it is. It's a lot of devils out here. Right. It's a lot of devils. Definitely. You work hard for your money. Don't be handing your money over to anybody. For real, for real. You work too goddamn hard for you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people don't mind getting rich off your back. For real, dog. I don't know. That shit threw me for a loop, right. Boy. For real, because you got to think like, damn, bro. Like, you would think when you out there in the public, you want to do as least amount as bad as possible because you have people looking at you every day. So I want to be as clean as possible because these people looking at me. I'm like a role model or something. And some motherfuckers don't give a fuck.
Arrogant.
Motherfuckers don't give a fuck, bro.
The level of arrogance.
Damn, dog. Yeah. Hey, it's a lot of money out there missing. Somebody got to pay.
Yes.
Somebody got to pay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to pay. I don't know if they got enough assets, some dollars to cover that shit. I don't know why the buildings ain't took. Where the money at? Better hope the motherfucker ain't took y'all money in to gamble with.
Let's go.
Hey, that shit go. You kiss that shit goodbye.
Right. Exactly.
For real. Hey, but it's. I'm gonna be real with you. This shit might hit a criminal level. Yeah, just because this shit's civil right now, this shit might hit a criminal level. For real, for real. Like, hey, it could be charges brought behind this type of shit.
Maybe a freezing of assets of DJ Envy's behalf. You just don't know.
Yeah,
especially
this shit.
The feds get involved.
Yeah, this shit bigger than it because there's a lot of money missing, bro.
Possibly a RICO.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. I know this for a damn one. This is what I just thought about it too. Keefe D.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. The biggest dummy in the free world, man.
Oh man.
You completely dry snitched on yourself.
Yeah. Talking
to Vlad TV. Greg Caden got you to talk. And you got that cocky and arrogant. Everybody else in the vehicle with you at the time of deceased. And you the only lone wolf.
Why would you come out and speak?
Right. Chasing clout. Now they chasing you.
Dummy. Hey.
We knew Orlando killed Tupac. That was a given. We knew.
Yeah.
That. I mean,
yeah.
The cause and effect, the beating in the casino, and MGM translated to the killing hours later.
It just got so fucking lucky that they see him on the strip afterward when they was already looking for him.
Now, this is gonna be another interesting question: is Puffy gonna get pulled?
That's what I was about to ask you next. What you think?
Puffy. I think there's some truth to what Keefe saying about Puffy's involvement because Zip, who is deceased now. Keefe used to do dealings with Zip, dope transactions with him because Zip used to commute back and forth from New York to Las Vegas, and they did their dealings there. And the Southside Crips were hired as protection
for Diddy
them when they come over there to the West Coast.
Yeah.
And coincidentally, them and the MOB Pyrus are beefing.
Reggie Wright came out and said he specifically seen Biggie in Compton before.
Right.
He said he's seen Biggie in Compton with his own eyes. Like, I've seen, you know what I'm saying?
Usher's first video, when he was sitting on the, when they was in the 6'4", that was Keefe D's vert.
Wow.
He said that himself.
Keefe D said, Puffy got to pay a price. Shit, he said life was good before I met Puff.
Yes.
He said I would get 300 keys a month.
Right. And it was supposed to have been
Keefe D said I would get 300 keys a month. He said, Puff, you the only nigga baller with the money at.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and it's crazy. And this is the crazy part. Keefe said it was supposed to be $1 million bounty on Suge and Pac, but he only had 500,000.
No, they said Puffy paid it, but it wasn't paid to Keefe. He said it was paid to
Zip,
the other dude, and he took the money and opened the club.
So was it Zip?
I can't remember the dude's name. You got to go back and watch a few of the interviews.
Right.
What's my other guy? He old as fuck. He a comedian too. He played in
TK Kirkland.
TK Kirkland even spoke on it. Mm-hmm. TK Kirkland came out and said, it's good that Diddy didn't give the money to Keefe because he'd be locked up right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That he gave the money to the other dude, and that dude took the money, opened a nightclub with it.
Right. And
Yep.
and Biggie kind of sent a reference to it in What's Beef.
What he said?
Huh? Not in What's Beef, but Long Kiss Goodnight.
What he said?
He said my crew be in the Marine Blue 6 coupe. He shot him in the white Cadillac.
Yeah.
But the Marine Blue is referencing to the Crips.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, dog.
Skeeted out.
So look, you think
kisses from blocks from Long Kisses be something to that.
So I'm pretty sure Diddy, even though he ain't got no charges pending, I'm pretty sure Diddy done lawyered up and they told him don't address it,
right?
Don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard to convict a guy like Diddy on a charge like this because you got to have some kind of. It's got to be more than he say he say she say shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So
and Biggie, unfortunately, was collateral damage for the killing of Tupac.
Who you think killed Biggie?
I would say, what's his name?
Is they ever gonna solve that?
What's the Perez guy? He was a off-duty LAPD officer. Well, he's an LAPD officer, but he was off-duty security for
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Rafael
Perez.
He was a blood too.
Yeah, Rafael Perez, because he had like so he had memorabilia, like a sacred memorabilia of Tupac in the garage where they found the SS Impala.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I think what's his name? Muhammad. He was another LAPD officer. He got in trouble for the robbery too.
Oh, I know you're talking about the ones that did the bank robbery and all that shit. So you think them the ones that did it?
It had something to do with it.
Had something to do with it.
I think Little C's or Big Gene said the guy that he saw with the bow tie, like he was part of the Nation of Islam, kind of fit the description of.
But yeah, you know they
Muhammad,
actually chased that dude down and found out he had absolutely nothing to do with it. Like for real, like yeah, they found him, the Amir Muhammad dude. I know you're talking about.
That's exactly what
they ended up finding him, interviewed him, and I think he ended up filing a lawsuit against some people like for harassment, and I think they ended up proving that he had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Really?
Yep, had nothing to do with it, for real. Wow. Which is crazy, because it's like Lil C's like picked this nigga out of a lineup.
Yes.
Which is crazy. So I'll let you know this shit bigger than Nino Brown, my nigga. Like,
Lil C's
there's some crazy shit going on. Exactly.
Because he was in the car with Biggie.
Yeah, this shit crazy though, ain't it?
And Biggie, Biggie and Tupac, they both shouldn't have been killed. It was nonsense. It was garbage. Biggie.
And they get killed like a year apart, like almost a year. 6 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Pac was September. Well, he died the 13th, but he was shot September 7th, 96, and Biggie was shot and killed March 9th.
Damn.
Well, March 8th, but he died the 9th because it fell into that morning.
Wow. That's crazy, dog.
Two of the biggest stars in hip hop dead within 6 months.
So you really think Puffy got something to do with both of them, low key?
I don't think Puffy had so much of a hand in Biggie. I think Biggie was a backlash from Tupac being killed, but I definitely say he had a hand in Tupac being killed.
Tupac. So you really think that he did have $1 million hit out there, though?
Yeah.
He really?
He was scared of shit. He was scared of shit.
Oh man!
And the crazy part, they used to be homies. They was all cool.
Yeah. I see the video.
That's what's sad about it.
Yeah, for real.
When Jake Robles got killed down in Atlanta, Suge's close friend, Jermaine Dupri's little party or whatever, changed the game.
Yeah.
It changed everything.
Yeah, that's where the whole beat started from.
Yeah, it changed the game. Damn. And they was cool.
Yeah.
That's what's sad. Like, it's sad to see that turn out like that, especially with you go even to the current artists, Mo 3 and Yella Beezy beef. They were all friends. And
then it turned dead.
Yeah, it's sad.
Damn, that shit crazy, dog. Damn. But that 50 Cent, no, he keep me rolling, boy. Every time I look at that nigga Instagram, he be poking fun at Diddy.
Yeah, about that stuff. Oh, man.
About this shit.
Right. Yeah.
That nigga said, where the brotherly love at?
50 is the ultimate troll, man. He's a troll.
Hey, I fuck with 50, my nigga.
He's a troll. That joke be tripping, man.
Oh, man. But this kind of bad. Then somebody was like, somebody said Diddy kind of been nudist. That's why he been trying to do all these good acts the past few years, giving all his artists they music back, letting them own their music now and all this other shit. Yeah, I've been doing some, you know what I'm saying, some kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. And I seen he was asked on the Breakfast Club about that. If you notice, before Charlamagne could even finish the sentence or get out, and he was like, my brother, we don't even address nonsense, or, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. We gonna see. I hate to see a nigga go from $1 billion to sitting in a jail cell for the rest of their life.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga, you talking about? That's one of the biggest failures in life.
Yes.
Yeah, you one of the biggest failures in life, nigga. You go from $1 billion to sitting in a cell for the rest of your life. Come on, man. That's some Bernie Madoff shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you know, I don't know if you know this food for thought facts on Hit 'em Up line. When I see them, they run. That's in reference to Keefe D. Because at the Soul Train Music Awards, they was gonna rush Biggie and Bad Boy while they was on stage. Because Tupac actually won an award.
Oh yeah, they didn't let him come up there. So
they got into the they got into the verbal scuffle out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And Keefe had his gun, and Reggie Wright Jr. saw it. He was like, "Don't reach for that gun, Keefe. Please don't reach for it." And by that time, Pac said, "Give me the gun, Reggie. Give me the gun." By that time, Keefe took off and run. That's why he said that when I see them, they run. That's what it's a reference to. So,
bro, think about this, bro. Think about this. Like, that Bad Boy and Death Row shit, that was some crazy shit at the time. Because you already know, New York was turned up. And then, L.A. is gang capital of the world. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. Reggie Wright Jr. was the head of security for Death Row, which had known gang members, criminals. You head of their security. And your daddy is the head of the gang task force, I think.
in Compton.
This shit crazy.
It's a conflict of interest.
It's a big conflict. This shit crazy. Like, think about this. This shit crazy, ain't it? Man, these motherfuckers were lawless back then, bro.
Right.
These motherfuckers were really lawless.
Yeah.
Then you got Puff. I don't understand this. You got all this money, but you got to go hire niggas in the street to be your security. Shit crazy. This shit don't make sense, man. How? Nigga, you supposed to be getting top now. I'm supposed to be moving like the president. You feel me?
Right.
And you going to the niggas really getting the story of this shit back.
Right. Yeah. Suge was applying that pressure, man. He went to panicking.
Keefe D said I had 300 keys a month before I met. Oh my goodness, boy. But Orlando, he got killed like a year and a half later?
Yeah, 1998.
In another gang shootout.
Yeah, he
gang banging, ran up on some niggas that owed him money.
Yep. About a bet. Yep. And then I think it was, I don't know if I think the guys were corner pocket Crips.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they exchanged licks.
Yeah.
And it just went from there.
That's crazy, bro. Crazy, boy.
Yep. And he was a known hitter too. With
the
Southside Crips,
Yeah.
So when Tupac swung on him, that was, Tupac and handling him in the streets, it was gonna be.
But this is what I don't understand, right? The guy that the beef originally started from, the Trevon Lane guy. I don't even know what Trevon Lane looked like to this day. I might need to go, just size him up. Why, if Trevon Lane, all right, I'm already with my crew. So I know during that time, if I just bust a move on somebody, I don't got to tell y'all to go. Y'all gonna be on go mode with me. So why would Trevon Lane, when you the one that got beat up and got your chain snatched, why, if I see the nigga that beat me up and snatched my chain, why am I whispering to Tupac, that's the nigga that beat me up and took my chain? Why I'm talking to Pop?
Right.
I'm about to go over and put hands on you myself. Ain't no talking.
Right.
And then I know the crew gonna do their thing with me.
Right.
That was kind of weird.
Right.
And I can understand it. You can say it ain't Pop beef. But at that time, their mentality, it was everybody's beef.
Right. By association.
Exactly. And then Pop went over there and threw the first punch.
Right. Right.
You beat the nigga that got his ass beat up in the chain. So you punched him before he even could punch.
I think Pac loyalty was one of the reasons why he got involved.
He got killed.
Then I think he knew the backstory of the Southside Crips being the muscle for Bad Boy when they came into town. So that probably was playing in his brain, and so he became reactive.
But what you think Trevon Lane said to him?
I basically told him that was the guy that snatched his chain in so many words.
That was almost like not like a whole move, but like
right.
Like, come on.
Right. One, Pac should never been in the scuffle.
No.
Pac is the cash cow for death row at that
exactly.
time. The homies
he was
that was right. The homeboys that was around should have been handling that. That should have been strictly street beef. Pac should have never got involved in that beef. And it makes you wonder, was it staged? Because Orlando was sitting there by himself away from the rest of the Southside Crips.
Exactly.
Like, really, like,
exactly.
What's your motive?
He was there dolo, wasn't he?
Yeah,
At MG&G. And they was at a whole nother, his crew was at a whole nother hotel.
Totally
this shit crazy, dog.
Totally
you think about this shit crazy.
Totally different location. So why are you there?
When you know Pac and them at this fight, like you know them there. You know they cool Mike Tyson. Right. You know they gonna be front row seats. They there. You know what I'm saying? And you there, not even with a ticket.
Yep.
And you just hanging out in the lobby.
With a Miami Dolphins jersey on. White Miami Dolphins jersey.
That shit crazy, ain't it?
How many people you know gonna be in Las Vegas wearing a Miami Dolphins jersey in the casino?
Oh, that shit crazy,
you know what
I
mean? Not saying it couldn't happen, but just you stick out.
Hey, I know Diddy done law it up. Yes. Yeah. This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, for real. And like you said, they just arrested Keefe like a week or two ago, right? Mm-hmm. But they had already served a search warrant like a month before they arrested him.
Yep.
So who knows what evidence
they found in the
they done found. You know what I'm saying? So it might be more arrests coming. Who knows? Right. You feel me? Hey, if I'm Diddy, I'm telling my attorneys, if y'all ever hear about a warrant, bitch, I'm out the country. The first country that don't extradite to the U.S., y'all get me there. Right. What? Nigga, I ain't turning myself in.
Right. You better go
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna do another thing I hate that. Hey, I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. Listen, a friend of mine I know, right? He had found out. I guess he had took a plea deal or whatever. So when he got to his next court date, he already knew he wasn't coming home. That's when they was going to determine his length of his sentence. Mm-hmm. So I said, I think he told me 15 years minimum. I said, bro, you about to show up to court? And he like, yeah, like my nigga, what? I'm not going to court. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm selling everything. I'm finding the first country they don't extradite. I'm gone. No, sir.
Go out of there.
No, sir, I'm out of there, my boy. Why? Come on, man. What you doing? I mean, if you in the shoes, what you doing?
If I'm in that level of crime, yeah, I'm not coming back willingly. You said to come fight. We gotta be like,
I'm a fugitive from justice.
You looking for me on a picture like Where's Waldo? Where am I located? You gotta find me. Yeah, if I'm into that level, that lifestyle,
for real. No, bro. It take a strong motherfucker to show up, knowing what you